What's up guys, it's Simply Joe Brennan here and I'm here with my first video on YouTube. Today in this video I'm going to talk about how to be successful on YouTube as a beginner in 2016. Now I know YouTubers are doing all these videos on how to do it and what you're going to need, but none of them actually explain in detail what you're going to need as a beginner especially to start out on YouTube. Now if you're under 100 subs like me, then you know the struggle of trying to get an audience and good content that you think people will like. Now before I start this video, the first thing I'm going to say is you need to ask yourself, why are you creating YouTube and why are you creating a YouTube channel? If you're creating it because you're doing it for the fame and the money, that's definitely not the way to go, because it's not because YouTube is like a happy community. It's not for no one. I don't think any of the YouTubers on YouTube, anyone you see famous right now, does it for money. I know people do it and they get an income from it. That's 4 or 5 years down the line, and I don't think anyone goes on YouTube and makes it famous with the sole intention of earning money. Now you need to ask yourself this question, because if this is what you're trying to do, then you definitely shouldn't be on YouTube. Now the first thing I'm going to say in this video is you're going to need a camera. Now I'm currently filming on my iPhone 6, but that's just because this is all I have right now, because I don't have I'm quite poor. But you can get a camera. The cameras I suggest are the Canon Rebel T3i or Canon Rebel T5i. I think that's what it's called. But I'll leave it here I'll leave an annotation here just saying, and I'll leave some links in the description. I think they are under $300 on Amazon, or in the used section they are under $300, or they range from $300 to $400 new. That's just what I've been looking at, and I'll leave some links in the description below. Having a good camera or being in a very well lit area is so important. And this is because you don't want that kind of yellow lighting that I see some YouTubers have on YouTube. You need to have a full wide angle, getting everything in that you want to be seen. But also at the same time, you need to make your face look bright and vibrant. You need to make your videos look bright and colourful. You don't want to make them look too yellow or orange. You need some sort of lighting. And that brings me on to my second thing, lighting. I'm telling you guys, you don't need studio lights to be some sort of professional on YouTube. You can, I would maybe invest in a ring light. I'll leave them, I'll have a picture here and I'll leave them in the description below for if you want to go on Amazon and go get some. I think they're about $70 or $50 on Amazon, but I'm not quite sure. I think in the used section they're under $50, so if you want to go have a look on Amazon, I'll leave them in the description below. But I'm telling you, you don't need massive studio lights. If you can, try and film during the day, because natural light is the best source of light for shooting your videos on YouTube, and it's free, all natural, But guys, you don't need massive studio lights, I'm telling you, to film good videos on YouTube. The next thing I'm going to talk about is editing. I think iMovie comes with all the Macs that you have right now, but if they don't, you can get it on the App Store for $4.99. I think that's the actual price for it, but I'm not quite sure, guys. But if you want to, you can invest in Final Cut Pro. It's very easy to use, and that's what all the professional YouTubers use, but you don't necessarily need it now. As a beginner, you should be using something light and easy to use for your videos and for your editing. You don't necessarily need Final Cut Pro, because that's for editing, some 4K videos and some heavyweight content. Next thing I'm going to talk about, guys, is audio. Audio, I mean, if you're doing voiceovers, you can use things like Memos, which is a recording app on your iPhone. It's already installed on your iPhone. I'm not quite sure about Android or Samsung, but I'm sure I think you can hook up to your phone to your computer, and I think there's some websites you can use and some installations you can get for doing voiceovers. But it's better to be, if you can, in a silent room, a dead silent room, because if you have the aircon on, or your dog's barking, or there's something going off, your mic or your phone or your camera will pick up that noise, and it will annoy people in your video, guys. If all they can hear is, whatever's in the background or whatever's happening here and there when they're trying to focus on you and your video. One of the last things I'm going to talk about, guys, is content. Now, first, what you need to do is introduce yourself in your videos at first, because there are probably been some new people coming onto your channel who don't actually know who you are. So it's always good to introduce yourself at the start of the video to everyone who's new, to everyone who might be joining you in this video. And I know, guys, I know the struggle of trying to get subscribers and views and an audience, okay? I'm right here right now. I know how hard it is, and I've done channels in the past which have been successful, and it's taken ages to get to where I was, and for YouTubers to get to where they are now, it takes years of experience and years of knowledge, okay? And it doesn't just come like that, so you need to be patient with YouTube, and if you produce good content, you'll get yours back. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about, guys, is thumbnails. Thumbnails are so important. I can't stress how important it is to make a good looking thumbnail. These are the things that YouTubers or anyone else, or like, you know, your subscribers or just people who are browsing on YouTube will click on before they go into a video. It's the first impression you make before anyone's even clicked or seen on your video. And it's so important to make them look as professional as you can, because it's what it gives like a very good touch and feel to it before anyone's even clicked on your videos. And they might, you know, as they're scrolling down looking at everyone else's thumbnails, yours will be in the mix, and they might click on your video, meaning that, you know, you'll get more views and maybe likes, depending on, you know, how good you created your video. Now, guys, if you want me to create a video on how I edit my movies on iMovie, then please just leave it in the comments below if you want me to, and if we get to 10 likes, I will create a video on it. And also, if you want me to share how I make my thumbnails, please just leave it in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, please. It really helped me out so much. And if we do get to 10 likes, I will make that video on how I edit my movies on iMovie, some of my videos on iMovie. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.